I'm walking in here because these people just fired me right after my husband died. I literally just went to his funeral and then they fired me for one day. They didn't try to say I wasn't here all last week. I was literally here. I found out he died on the 24th. Sunday, I didn't have to work. I was here on Monday, and I was told to go home because I had a breakdown at the job. And do you know they fired me after his funeral? So we're going in here to figure out why. Because I've been here for months and was told I was going to get hired on. And now I haven't even got hired on. They get PTO time. My husband died. I have no PTO time. I'm outsourced through a temporary services, and they call me and tell me because they had one bad day, I'm fired. And I wasn't here all last week. And the woman I report to was on PTO. So how I wasn't here?
Yeah, this is a sad situation, man. But every temp agency I didn't work for, I think this part of their policy, man. You know what I'm saying? I think they got the right to just let you go without even saying nothing to you, without having a reason. Just, hey, today we just don't need you no more. And I think that's how it is. I know it's messed up, but I think that's part of their policy, man. I feel like the person that did let this woman go is heartless, bro. You don't care about nobody but you, you know? Because this the thing about being human, you know, we all gonna experience what she's experiencing. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, if it ain't a husband, it's gonna be somebody else, like another loved one that's close to you. And if you know how that feel, you know the pain and all of the stuff you went through when yours passed away, you should have enough respect for this woman to say, look, man, give her a couple of days off work and let her heal up a little bit. Because, number one, the little 3-day bereavement, whatever, that ain't even enough to heal no way. You know what I'm saying? But that's the time frame that they gave us. At least give her that, man. You know what I'm saying? Have enough respect for that woman to give her that. That way she could take some, at least to get you. Man, you can't be at work talking to folks and having a good time, whatever, doing what, probably not even focused on your job. You know what I'm saying? Somebody this close to you pass away, bro. That's all where your mind at. So you probably can't even function at work. So let her have that little time out, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but like I said, these people heartless, bro. So they don't care. At the end of the day, you ain't nothing but a number on the spreadsheet to me. Bottom line. But let's see what else she got to say in this video, man. Then we'll come back to it, bro.
Okay, that should be a completely different project. Is it the reason why I was fired after my husband's funeral? Because they called me and told me I was fired. And his funeral was Saturday, and I was stuck on the plane and couldn't get here on time. They said that you put in that I was fired and you was out all week on PTO. Everybody knew that he died. I'm not looking for people to give me no sympathy, but I have two children to raise, and I need this job.
It has nothing to do with that. I was told, again, all I did was ask, are we going to get a floater because you were not here? And apparently you were not here 3 days last week. So when I told Pete...
Who said I wasn't here 3 dadays last week? I sit for Miss Carol every day. Only days I was not here was Thursday and Friday because I was going out to Ohio to his funeral.
Well, again, you apparently were not here. I wasn't here, so I can't say whether you were or not. I was told you were not. So that's what I told them. And he said nobody ever told him.
I haven't even talked to Art. I haven't talked to Art since Buddy died. They don't even call me. I talk completely to you because we had a conversation about me talking to only you.
That's exactly right. But I told you that you still had to report to Art.
How I'm gonna report to people that don't respond?
Well, he said that he's never heard from you, and he sent you an email.
How he never heard from me when I've told you multiple times I can't get in touch with them? You even told me to go through you.
You need to call Art. You need to call Pete. That's your boss.
I didn't even know that. I don't even know who the hell Pete
is. Well, he sent you an email.
No, he never did.
He said you submitted 44 hours to the agency last week. So again, I have no idea what you're doing. It's not my problem.
I submitted 44 hours the week before. I didn't submit 44 hours last week. So these are the lies, and that's wrong. Now, I'm just saying, humanly, that's wrong. I've been here. I was told I was going to get hired on. I've been here since August. I was supposed to get hired on 90 days ago. Everybody else get PTO. I don't get it.
Right.
So I had to be here. When he died on the 24th, I was here on the 26th.
Right. I remember. But I'm just telling you, you need to talk to Pete. There's nothing I can do.
That's some heartless ass shit. I don't know what's wrong with these people.
My heart goes out to this woman. You know what I'm saying, bro? I could only imagine. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, you just lost your husband. I'm pretty sure whatever income he was bringing in, that's going to be a big loss, number one. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got nice insurance policy on him, maybe it could help you get back on your feet, whatever. I don't know. But just by losing his income, that's going to be a big loss. You say you got 2 kids. How you plan on feeding them? You ain't even got no job now. You know what I'm saying? that's got to be like devastating at the end of the day, bro, because all this happening at once, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got a chance to heal from your husband passing away, and all of a sudden you done lost your job. Now you got to worry about how you gonna feed your kids and worrying about your husband at the same time. Bro, this like I said, it's devastating. You know what I'm saying? I hate that these people done this woman like that. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, what we got to do as people is stop worrying about jobs caring about us. This is a prime example right here of showing you, like, jobs do not care nothing about you, bro. You're just a number to them. And I don't care which one you go on, they all like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a little bit difference between the temp agencies and maybe getting hired on. They might care a little bit more if you actually hired on, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But them temp agencies, it's over with, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all they for. Like I said, it's temporary work. That's what it's for, bro. But my advice to is this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you could get back on your feet. You know what I'm saying? And next time, try to stack if you can. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's hard depending on the situation because jobs ain't really paying a lot these days. You know what I'm saying? No way. So it probably take 2 incomes just about making, and you done already lost one. So hopefully the next job you get can pay you a little more. Hopefully it could, you know what I'm saying, cover the bills, and maybe you could take care of you and your daughter, whatever. But I would advise anybody, bro, to start stacking, bro. Start trying to open up a small business. Even if you got a job, open up a small business or something like that. That way you can start making you some money on the side. Whatever you good at. You know what I'm saying? They making money off everything these days. So it got to be something that you're good at, that you could take time out for yourself and put time towards that to make some extra money on the side. If not, find a little side hustle or something, because one income just ain't gonna be enough, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's called putting all your eggs in one basket, and it's a prime example of it. All her eggs was in one basket. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, took her forever to get the job, but at the end of the day, once you got the job, you didn't get nothing else going on the side. You got to always try to have something else going on the side, if possible. You know what I'm saying? If it's possible, be stacking, man, trying to invest your money, because nowadays, jobs is not having it, bro. They're going to let you go for anything. This is a prime example, bro. I can only imagine, man, if my wife passed away, my job tell me, all right, well, we got to let you go too. Huh? What kind of policy is that? What about being a human being? You know what I'm saying? What about understanding of, like, having morality, so to say? You know what I'm saying? Where your morals at? You don't care nothing about nobody, bro? Is this what the world coming to? We finna start being this cold to people, bro? You know what I'm saying? Somebody coming in, working slave for you, whoever at the top of the list, we get them rich regardless of how they look at it, directly, indirectly, bro. We helping you make money too. You know what I'm saying? So just for that, just for you being a dedicated worker and coming in and helping this company grow, let's have some compassion for you for that, at least, bro. I would think it would be like that. You know what I'm saying? I know I would be the same way if somebody was working for me. Bro, I got a heart, bro. I'm not finna sit back and, man, even if I was a supervisor, bro, like, no, we ain't finna let her go. Somebody need to be stepping up. But then look like that lady cared nothing about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? She was more talk to Pete, or whatever. She didn't care. You can tell she don't care. Like she said, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's your business. And I do respect that because it is true. But bottom line is this, bro. We still got to have some form of sympathy, bro. At least a little bit, because we gonna experience the same thing eventually. You know what I'm saying? And if you want somebody to sympathize with you, you should be sympathetic towards somebody else, bro. You know what I'm saying? But let's see if she talked to this other manager, whatever, whoever she going to talk to. Let's see if she could talk some sense into him, bro.
This is some heartless ass shit. Matter of fact, just go to show you people is heartless and don't care. People don't care. So me and my kid are basically gonna be homeless now. I have nowhere to go.
What happened to the apartment?
We have the apartment, but I still owe $500 rent. Now I'm not gonna have that. And what am I gonna do next month? I have no job. It took me months to get this job, and they literally fired me right when my husband passed away. Who does that? I'm cool. I love you, Sarah. I'll try to stay in touch. I will.
Wow, man. sad situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, people that watching, man, they can learn from this, man, and start knowing that no matter where you go work, bro, these people don't care nothing about you, man. Like I said earlier, bro, you only a number. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, knowing that you just a number and they don't care about you, you got to reciprocate that energy and be like, oh, okay, well, it's just a job. And start looking for something that can better your life. You know what I'm saying? You got to be your number one priority. Them days for going in, working jobs and retiring with 401k, I think them days over with anyways, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jobs look like they renewing it. Goddamn 7 to 10 years, they changing the name. Letting everybody go. We're going to do a layoff. Let everybody go there and change the name and open, you know. So at the end of the day, they not dedicated to helping their workers, bro. They dedicated to themselves. And I think we as people on the other side, the workers, we need to start being dedicated to ourselves more. You know what I'm saying? I think if we dedicate more time to ourselves, then it'll be a lot of us more successful. You know what I'm saying? Train the mind, study, get intelligent, and then start investing your money in things that you can generate money over there across the street where you're not even in the room with it. You know what I'm saying? The whole time you working that job until it's get big enough to where you can say, man, the hell with all of it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, bro. One.